Kathleen. And today our unit is what do we mean by mean, and we are going to go over finding the mean.
So to relate this to a real life experience, a real life situation, we're going to talk about the U.S. Census. Does anybody know what the U.S. Census is?
Everyone know what the U.S. Census does, right?
It's where the government sends out forms to get an accurate count of the national population.
Yeah.
The main use of the United States Census is to find out how many people live in the United States. Historically, the purpose of the census is to count the number of people living in the United States. This is done to compute the number of representatives each state will have in the U.S. House of Representatives. The census provides useful information about household size. In the census, the term household means all the people who live in a housing unit, such as a house, an apartment, or a room of boarding. We can take the household size of a given area and find that average.
Alright. So, just to have a little understanding of what mean is before we go into it, we're going to define it for everybody. So, in last class, we talked about mean and mode as ways to measure the center of a data set. Mean is a way to describe a set of data. It is a measurement of a given data set center. Mean is the most commonly used measure of center for numerical data. Another word used for mean is also average.
So today we are going to find the household mean of data sets from students in our classroom. Last week you had given us, or some of you had given us, your household size. We put that into a graph, and that is what we're going to base our activity on today. So 6 students were selected for our first data set. Can someone tell me what a data set is?
It's just like a compilation of numbers that are used for a certain purpose.
Right, yeah. So in front of you, you have unifix cubes. We're going to work in pairs. To complete the first page of
So, the colors aren't going to match what we had.
I'm going to go there Thursday to get my
So as the instructions state, you're going to use the cubes to make stacks like the one shown above.
Sorry.
They can be any colors. And use the stacks to answer the questions. What is the median of the data set, and what is the mode of the data set?
Yeah, so work with a partner to figure out these answers. So don't move ahead, just use it for finding
Yeah, if you can use the same colors for each stack. So you're gonna take your stacks and make them all the same height by moving the cubes.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be like the same color, so you're supposed to level them out. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and answer.
So we're gonna finish the, rest of the questions on the first page together, and then after that, you're gonna move on to the second page by yourselves. So how many cubes did you find in each stack?
When you level them out. 4, yeah. What happened to the stacks that had less than 4? Good, yeah, they gained a cube. What happened to the stacks that had more than 4?
They're still the same.
More than 4?
Oh, they got
It did. And what happened to the stacks that had exactly 4 cubes? Yeah. So the average stack height you found represents the mean number of people in a household. Now, what is the mean number of people in the household? 4, yay! Good job. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next activity.
Another group of students gave us information to create the table below. This table is also another way to organize your data set.
And you can use the cubes to figure out how to find Z. Okay, so now we're going to bring it all together and discuss what we found as a class. So, how many people are in the 6 households all together? Christina?
24.
And how did you find that? Can you explain?
Yes, I added the number of people from all the 6 households, so 2, 3, 4, 4, 5.
Okay. What is the number of people per household? Six.
Sorry, four.
And how did you find
I was
four?
confused because there's 6 people,
Right.
there's 6 names, but there's 4 people in the household that do nothing.
That's a good point, so you have to remember how many people are in the data set to
Alright.
divide, or, yeah. Okay, and how did you find four?
So I took 24, which was the number of people in all the households, and divided that by 6, which was the number of people that were served.
And how did you know to divide by 6?
Because there were 6 people surveyed, and that's how you find your average.
Okay, yeah. So that was a different way of finding the mean. You can add up all the numbers, then divide it by the number of people. That's just like a different way of finding the mean, other than leveling out the cubes.
And what are some other ways to determine the mean number of a set of data other than using cubes?
You can add all the numbers and then divide by the number of things in the data set.
Yeah, good job.
And can anyone think of any other real-life situations where you might use the mean?
Grades on the test, grades throughout the average.
Yeah.
Completely slow to average.
And okay, and does anyone know other ways to represent the data sets besides the chart? This is going, yeah,
A table?
the table, yeah.
Instead of leaf
Yeah, good job. And that is going to lead us into our next lesson.